Disclaimer: it was a fanfiction story created by me. Please don't take it seriously. There is no match in this story and real life.
Reading from everyone, Liam guided Jeon all the way to Wine's room door. Then he looked at Jeon with a tired expression and said softly, Liam, after this you handle everything yourself. From this point I don't know you and I don't even recognize you. Jeon got completely shocked by Liam's words and stared at him like, bro, seriously? Jeon, what do you mean by that? Liam, you know my sister very well, right? If she even gets a small hint that I helped you come here, she will ignore me the same way she is ignoring you, and that too forever. Jeon, she is your sister after all. But have you seen her anger? Complaining like a kid, Liam. And who made her angry in the first place? Jeon, okay fine, forget all this. Just do one last thing. Tell her to open the door. Liam shocked. What, do you want me to die? You know she will beat me up, he whispered dramatically, his chest like his life was ending. John, if she doesn't open the door, do you think I came here to sit in your corridor all night? And if I tell her to open it, you know very well what will happen. Liam, letting out a dramatic sign, she will probably jump out of the window and run away. June, exactly. So just help me with this one thing. Then you can peacefully go to your room and I will go inside one's room. He said it with a small confident smile. Liam, giving him a full bombastic side eye. First tell me, are you sure you will convince her? Because if you fail, then both of us will be in the massive trouble. Jeon is making eyes shining with secret confidence. Don't worry, Liam, just let her come in front of me once. After that, she will agree on her own. Liam, this much confidence? Jeon smiled softly. Okay, now hurry up and tell her to open the door. Then Liam gently knocked on Yuan's room door. From inside, her voice came. Wine, what happened at Liam? Liam, speaking quietly, almost whispering. Wine, open the door. Wine, why? Liam, I bought something for you. Wine, what? Liam, a gift. Then he looked at Jeon from head to toe once, singed and added a very big gift. Wine, wait. As soon as Wine said that, Liam immediately ran back to his room. Jeon was shocked to see him disappear so quickly and stepped aside a little himself because he knew if Wine opened the door and saw him standing there, she would slam the door on his face. Wine opened the door but got confused because no one was there. She stepped out of the room and the moment she did, Jeon quickly grabbed both her and pulled her back inside. He entered the room with her, locked the door behind them and held her. Jeon's move was so fast and sudden that one couldn't understand what was happening and she didn't even see who did it. But when Jeon her against the wall and stood very to her, he pinned both her above her head with one of his hands. One looked at him and was completely shocked the moment she saw him. One was angry, but still no one knows why her cheeks turned a little red, just a teeny bit, maybe because of Jeon's sudden move. But Jeon didn't even notice it, and before one could say anything, Jeon gently placed his finger on her lips, stopping her words. He stared, looking at her face with a soft, almost etching admiration. It felt like he had waited so long, suffered so much just to see this face again. There was a different kind of happiness on Jeon's face, calm, warm, almost glowing. Then finally Jeon's eyes stopped on one's eyes, which were staring back at him in anger, as if she wanted to burn holes in him. Jeon took a deep breath and said, Jeon, what all will you make me do, huh? I'm doing things I never even did in my younger days. In the middle of the night, I am secretly coming to, just to meet her, just because she was angry on me. As Jeon said all this, a faint smile appeared on his face, like he was quietly amused at himself, because he had never imagined that at this he would do something like come to meet a girl. Maybe he had gone a little crazy in love, who knows. He pulled his finger away from Mine's lip and then noticed that her cheek had turned slightly pink, probably because of his words. At first, one was very angry at Jeon, but his words seemed to calm her anger. Her breath were fast and she couldn't stop staring at him. Jeon slowly started caressing her face with the back of his hand and Wayne closed her eyes. Then Jeon said, Jeon, you are so angry that you have become invisible for me for a moment because of Jeon's touch. Wayne had completely forgotten her anger, but the moment Jeon asked this question, it all came rushing back. Every word he had said to her, and as soon as she remembered it, she started struggling in his hold, trying to get free, glaring at him with full anger. Seeing her react like that, Jeon said, Jeon, when this grip isn't so weak that you can escape just like that? When angrily, let me go. Why did you come here? You are very busy right now. Your time is not getting wasted. John, you are this angry because of my words. The angrier one got, the more Jeon kept teasing her. Honestly, Jeon was enjoying it. The way her face puffed up in anger, the way her eyes flashed at him, it was amusing to him. Why does my face not clearly show that I am angry? Now leave me and get out of here. Jeon started smiling, and Wayne began trying desperately to pull herself out of Jeon's hold, but it didn't work at all. She tried for quite a while, using all her strength, but nothing happened. After struggling for so long, Wayne finally stopped. The poor girl was. Then Jeon said, Jeon, princess, won't you forgive your Mr. Jeon? Just that one line was used to make Wayne's cheek turn red. She didn't want to react. She really didn't. Something about this man's words always did something to her. In just a few soft sentences, she would become like this. Wayne felt the heat rising in her cheeks and started thinking in her mind. Wayne's thought, oh God, no, please control me. What kind of magic do his words have? Why do I react even when I don't want to? And right in the middle of her thoughts, Jeon's voice broke in. Jeon, Wayne, I'm really sorry. I never wanted to hurt you, and I didn't know my words will give you so much pain. But trust me, whatever I said, I didn't mean it from my heart. All of that was just a lie. Wayne angrily, Mr. Jeon, I am not a little kid that whatever you explain, I will just accept it blindly. Jeon, I wish it was that easy. Then I won't have needed to say all those things at all. Wayne confused her. What do you mean by that? Jeon, when you were not focusing on your studies and you were not attending the university properly. Because of that, Liam was worried, so he called me and told me everything. Jeon explained the whole situation to Wayne, slowly and clearly with softness in his voice. After listening to everything, Wayne's anger calmed down a little. Her chest felt slightly lighter, but the anger didn't disappear completely. Wayne, you could have explained this to me nicely with love. Why do you have to use such a harsh words? Jeon, didn't I try that before? But instead of listening to me, you started explaining things to me. Wayne became quiet. Now she finally realized her mistake. Yes, Jeon had really had tried to explain everything to her gently earlier, but she was the one who didn't listen. Then Jeon slowly let go of her hands and pulled her into his, holding her as if he didn't want to let her go, and said softly, Jeon, I'm sorry, princess. Don't stay upset with me now. Your anger, it hurts me. One also held him, closing her eyes and resting her head on. Her voice came out soft and warm. Well, Mr. Jeon, please forgive me too. Even I am at fault. And honestly, staying angry at you feels like such a difficult job. Jeon smiled at her words, a warm smile filled with relief. Then Wayne spoke again in a slightly complaining tone, her brows pulling together. Wayne, do you even know how much I cried because of the way you spoke to me? On hearing that, Jeon immediately pulled her out of his arms and held her face gently, looking straight into her eyes with sudden worry and guilt. Jeon, why do you do this? You always hurt yourself first. Remember this forever. I will never do anything that will cause you pain. But you also have to promise me today that you won't take every little thing to heart. Wayne smiled. Okay, Mr. Jeon. Then Jeon gently her forehead, his lips soft and warm against her skin, and said softly, Jeon, it's really late now. Go to sleep. I should leave too. Wayne immediately grabbed his shirt tightly as if afraid he would disappear the moment she let go, and said, Wayne, stay for a little longer, please. Jeon, don't you have university tomorrow? We will meet after university, okay? When Mr. Jeon, did you forget? Jeon, what? When? Tomorrow I am going on that university holiday trip. Then Jeon remembered it. Jeon, oh right, yes. When? Sadly, Mr. Jeon, I don't want to go on the trip. Jeon, why? When? I have never gone anywhere alone like this. I will miss everyone a lot. Jeon smiled softly. When you are having fun there, you will forget everyone. When? Him tightly holding on as if she didn't want to let him go and said, When? But I won't forget you. I will miss you. I don't want to go. Jeon, her back gently pulling her even and said, John, I will miss you a lot too, but we can still talk on the phone. This time Wan spoke with a little irritation in her voice. Wan, it doesn't matter to you whether I am here or not. Jeon smiled. It matters to me a lot, Wan, but I want you to go because you will feel a little better there, and these past few days have been too much for you. This trip will help your mind relax, and if you really miss me, then after thinking for a moment, Jeon said, Jeon, tonight I will stay here with you. I will stay by your side. Is that okay now? Jeon's words immediately brought a soft smile to Wan's face. Wan, thank you so much, Mr. Jeon. Jeon smiled. Come on. Now quickly go to your bed. Wan smiled. After many days, Wan and Jeon finally slept peacefully tonight because both of them had found the comfort they were searching for in each other. Next morning, Wan woke up when Liam knocked on her door early in the morning. Wan quickly sat up in panic because she thought if Liam found out Jeon was, he would definitely think something weird, and on top of that, he would tease her non-stop. But she didn't know that the person who brought Jeon here was Liam himself. But Wan's breath almost stopped when she looked around and saw that Jeon was nowhere in the room. Not on the bed, not in the bathroom. So how did this man disappear so early in the morning? Then Wan noticed a paper on the table beside the bed. Right on Jeon's side, a water bottle was kept on top of it to stop it from flying. Wan quickly grabbed that paper and saw it was a letter written by Jeon. Then Wan slowly started reading it with a nervous heartbeat. In the letter, I am sorry, princess. I am leaving without telling you. Actually, I had to go to before everyone in your house wake up. When I wake up, you were in deep sleep, and I didn't want to disturb your rest. That's why I am leaving quietly. And yes, all the best for your holidays. Take care of yourself on the trip. If you need anything, call me. I have a 2 days, so I won't be able to come and meet you. But we will talk on call later. Okay, bye. Wan sat down on the bed with the letter in her hands, looking sad, and she slowly started talking to herself. When I'm already going away from you for so many days, Mr. John, and on top of that, you didn't even stay to say goodbye. Do you not miss me even a little? Maybe not, because it looks like you were more excited to send me on this trip. Did I really fail to make even a small place in your heart after all this time? While saying this, all this, Wan's eyes filled with tears. She kept sitting like that for a while, lost in her thought and hard feelings. Then Liam knocked again, breaking her thoughts. Wan quickly wiped her tears and opened the door. The moment the door opened, Liam spoke fast. Liam, I have been knocking for so long. Why weren't you opening the door? When I was in the bathroom, then Liam rushed inside the room and started looking around quickly, checking every corner. Liam, you are alone? When yes, I always live alone, right? Liam, panicking a little. When did Liam accidentally exposed himself and Wine stared at him with a questioning look. Liam gave a nervous smile and tried to cover it up. Liam actually asked me to help him a little. That's why. Did you two fight again? Did you throw him out of the house or something? He asked a bit shocked. Fine. No, everything is fine between us now, Liam. Oh, then where is he? When he left early so that our parents won't see him. You know how dad is. Liam, oh, okay, then you also get ready quickly. You have your trip today. When, Liam pulled his sister into a tight hug, holding her like she was still his little girl. Liam, take care of yourself, okay? When I'm really going to miss you. You are going somewhere alone for the first time. I'm honestly scared. Will you be able to handle everything? Why, don't worry, bro. I'm not weak like before. I will manage myself. Liam hesitated, saying, voiced softly, Wine, let me come with you, please. Wine, no, bro. If you keep staying by my side all the time, then I will never learn how to handle things alone, and you will never stop worrying about me. Trust me, and my friends will also be there. Liam, fine. Then give me your friend's Alan's number. Why not at all? Liam, why? When you will keep calling him non-stop just to make sure he takes care of me. Please, Liam, the person I was scared of will never come near me again. And if something ever happens, Mr. John has already made me strong huge to handle people on my own. Finally, just like always, Liam had no choice but to surrender to his sister's stubbornness. Liam, okay, fine, but you better keep calling me and let me warn you right now. If your phone is ever switched off, even for a second, I will come there immediately. One, okay, now go. I have to get ready. When pushed Liam toward the door because she knew he would keep talking endlessly if he stayed any longer. As Liam stepped out, she quickly closed the door behind him and muttered to herself, when Mr. Jeon, when I return from this trip, I will propose to you no matter what happens. This time it will be do or die for me. If your answer is yes, then my happiness will have no limits. But if your answer is no, then I will walk out of your life completely, so far away that even my shadow won't bother you, so far that you won't even feel my presence anymore. Some time later, Wine got ready and reached her university. All the students who were going on the trip were already gathered there. Soon Ellen and Amy spotted her and rushed toward her. Amy, finally, the three of us are going somewhere together, excited and almost bouncing. Ellen, it's going to be so much fun, dude. We'll party, enjoy, and go crazy together. Super excited, big grin on his face. Wine, After reading John's letter, Wine's mood had already fallen. She was trying to hide it, but Amy noticed her sad expression and asked gently, Amy, what happened, Wine? You don't look happy at all. Is something bothering you? Ellen, yeah, is everything okay? Wine, yes, everything is fine. Ellen, did you have any fight with that Mr. Jeon of yours? Wine, sadly, if we were a couple, then fight would make sense, right? But we don't have that kind of relationship. We are just connected by a name, eh? And his Amy patting Wine's shoulder softly. Don't be sad, Wine. When will you tell him your feelings? What if it becomes too late? Wine, I am thinking maybe after I come back from this trip, I will tell him. Amy smiled. That will be good, and don't worry, everything will be fine. The way he takes care of you, honestly, it feels like maybe he also likes you. He just can't say it. Really? You really think so? Ellen, yes, Wine, because no one does that much for someone without a reason. The way he looks after you, it clearly means something. Finally, a little spark of hope appeared on one's face. Her lips curved into a small but genuine smile, as if her heart felt a little lighter. Wine, thank you guys for giving me courage and for making my mood better. I mean, then come on, let's go and sit in the bus now. Wine, yes, let's go. All these students and teachers got into the bus. One sat at the back seats with her friends, but even after sitting for a long time when the bus still didn't start, one student asked the principal, students, sir, everyone has already boarded the bus, so why isn't it moving? Then the principal spoke to all the students. Principal, students, actually I am waiting for a friend. He will join us on this picnic. He said so he can help us if we face any problems. After this, everyone went back to chatting with each other. About 5 minutes later, someone got onto the bus. The moment one saw that person, her eyes widened in shock. Her heartbeat skipped and with a whisper escaped her lips. When Mr. Jeon, principal, students, this is my friend Jungkook. The moment everyone heard that, a wave of excited whisper spread inside the bus. Some of the girls' comments reached Wine's ears as they talked to their friends. Girl, dude, this man is so handsome, girl too. Yeah, dude, when said his friend was coming, I thought he would look like just like him. But dude, this one looks like a walking model. Look at his height, his body. I feel like running to him and giving him the ever. Shut up, okay? This guy is going to be my. I have already selected him for myself. This won't work, okay? Whoever make a place in his heart first will get him. Dude, I can cross any limit to make him mine. These comments were hurt not only by Wayne but also by Amy and Ellen. When they looked at Wayne's face, it was already red with anger and jealousy in her mind, and heart only one thought was shouting, "How dare they look at my love like that? He belongs only to me." Right then, Jeon smiled warmly and spoke to all. Jeon, hello everyone. Sorry because you all had to wait so long because of me. At that moment, one of the girls from the students suddenly shouted excitedly, "Girl, it's okay, sir, anything for you." Jen smiled and one who was already angry started gritting her teeth while glaring at him. She whispered to her friends with pure irritation, "Well, look at him, just look how he is smiling like that. He's really enjoying all these girls falling over him. Let him come near me. I said I will so hard his teeth will fall out." Amy nervously, "Wine, come down. Everyone is here and no one knows about the bond you two share. One wrong move from you can ruin your reputation and his too." When if his reputation can go straight into the ground, only then maybe this girl will stop staring at him with those eyes, she said, gritting her teeth in anger. Then a few girls stood up and went toward Jeon to welcome him, which was obviously not a welcome but just an excuse to get to him. When and Amy and Ellen understood their intentions very clearly, and Wan's anger had now reached the seventh sky. "Girl, welcome sir. We are very happy that you joined us on this trip." "John, thank you everyone." One was breathing heavily in anger, her chest rising and falling fast as she tried to control herself. "One, thank you everyone, huh? Look at him talking like he can't even understand these girls are literally with him." "John, all of you please sit in your seats. I will go and sit at the back." "Girl too." "Oh no, sir. Why would you sit at the back? You can sit here. We will go behind." Jen smiled. "No, all of you sit in your seat. I have some work, that's why I will sit at the back." "Girl." "Okay, sir," she said in a tone almost batting her eyelashes. At this point, there was nothing left to say. One was at the peak of her anger, ready to explode any second. And to pour oil on that burning fire, Jeon walked toward her with a soft smile and said, "Jeon, hello, Miss Wine." That's it. Finish it. Whatever passion was left inside Wine completely shattered. In anger, she grabbed Jeon by his collar, pulled him slightly closer, and said with a furious voice, "Wine, what do you think of yourself? You are really enjoying all this, right? Watching everything like this is so much fun for you, isn't it?" When she acted like that, every student's mind went blank. All of them were staring at her in complete shock, unable to believe what they had just seen. The teacher's face turned red with anger. The principal's expression showed his rage very clearly. His face was burning with in that furious tone. The principal shouted at Wine, "Principal, Miss Wine, what kind of behavior is this?"